Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Afifa Fairuz with the news. First, DP headlines. Sonia Gandhi congratulates Sheikh Hasina for winning absolute majority. Sushma Swaraj facilitates foreign minister over phone. USA, UK and EU hail. Gazette of results of 11 parliamentary election published. Swearing of newly elected MPs tomorrow. And arrests and prosecutions are underway to wipe out the opposition after election, alleges BNP. Now on to the details. The United Nations and countries including neighboring India and UK, USA and other Western countries have held the participation of all parties in the parliamentary election in Bangladesh. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Congress leader Sonia Gandhi felicitated Sheikh Hasina for winning absolute majority in the election and assured of cooperation to the new government. Indian Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj felicitated Bangladesh Foreign Minister over phone on the occasion. The US State Department in a statement described the inclusive election as a positive development for democracy in Bangladesh. British Minister of State for Asia and the Pacific at the Foreign and Commonwealth Office Mark Field, while welcoming participation of all parties in the polls, has called for transparent investigation into accusations of obstacles faced by the opposition in conducting campaigns and casting votes. The European Union has also called for thorough investigation of all allegations relating to the polls. EC Secretary Helaluddin Ahmed has said the gadget of the 298 winning candidates in the 11 parliamentary election published last night has been sent to the Parliamentary Secretariat for the swearing-in ceremony. Talking to newsmen at the election building, he said the Speaker will declare a seat vacant if the concerned winning candidate fails to take vote within 90 days. The swearing is likely to be held tomorrow. BNP spokesman Ruhul Kabir Rizvi has alleged that arrests and persecutions are underway to wipe out the opposition after the election. At a press briefing at party central office, he said, Awami League has dug the grave of democracy by destroying the election machinery of the country. Dubbing the 11 parliamentary election as massive vote robbery, Rizvi said attempts are being made to legalize the engineered election by controlling the mass media. The 14-party alliance, led by Awami League, is hopeful that the elected MPs of Jatiya ঐক্য Front would take word of office. Party spokesman and Health Minister Mohammed Nasim said this at a press conference held at Awami League Central Office at Bangabandhu Avenue in the capital. Information Minister Hasanul Haq Inus said the people of the country gave verdict against the communal forces. Social Welfare Minister Rashid Khan Menun thanked the people of the country and the city dwellers for electing the Grand Alliance again. President of Krishak Shramik Janata League, Bangabir Kadir Siddiqui, has said the government would not be able to complete its 5-year tenure by resorting to a rigged election. Talking to newsmen after election at his residence at Mohammadpur, he also advised the victorious candidates of ঐক্য Front not to take vote of office. FBCCI has started distribution of blankets to the slum dwellers and the poorer people in the country. Several hundred blankets were distributed among the cold-affected people at Tejgan Colony Market and Koel slum. At this time, the president of the Apex Business Organization, Shofiul Islam Muhyiddin, has requested the well-to-do people to come forward for assisting the destitute and helpless people. Now, news from abroad. Women in the southern Indian state of Kerala have formed a 385-mile human chain in support of gender equality amid a over-access to a prominent Hindu temple. The Sabarimala shrine was historically closed to women of menstruating age defined as between 10 and 50. India's top court overturned the ban in September, but protesters have since attacked female visitors. Chinese President Xi Jinping has urged the people of Taiwan to accept it must and will be reunited with China. In a speech marking 40 years since the start of improving ties, he reiterated Beijing's call for peaceful unification on a one country, two systems basis. However, he also warned that China reserved the right to use force. While Taiwan is self-governed and de facto independent, it has never formally declared independence from the mainland. And that's the end of this bulletin. To view ATN Bangla News, browse www.youtube.com/ATNTubeNews. Subscribe and remain with ATN Bangla. Allah Hafiz.